for coming to our annual media night. And this is where we kind of give a sneak preview about the fair. This year has been a little bit different with our fair planning. Many of you were involved in our community meetings we had over the summer. And through our community meetings, we formed committee committees and enhanced other committees. And some of the committees, some of those members of the committees are here tonight. Jerry Mills is with our arena committee, our frog jump committee is here, and there's members of our paint committee here. And what really made, and we enhanced some of our existing committees also, and what made the whole process pretty special for me is everything from the grounds, which is our maintenance committee, which Keith Taya is here, he's chairman of that committee, to what you're actually going to see during the fair was planned and programmed by the community. We just took their direction and as a staff and a board went forward. So there will be some things that are different and new this year, and when you see the final product, you're going to be all part of it because it was planned by you. So that's, we're pretty excited about that. I have a short DVD here that's just going to give you a little feel for what we have going on. I'm going to turn that on.
Just right, and the radio. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones that give their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio. Love
So that gives you a little flavor of what's going on this year. I would like to at this time introduce our CEO, Randall Larrabee. He's in the back by the bar. With Director, one of our board members, Bob Juncaro. Director Alec is right over here. Director Campbell and Director Fallenberg. And I'd also like to introduce the president of our 501(c) foundation, which is Friends of the Fair. His name is Furman Brown. Furman? And the 501(c) foundation was a group of members of our community who got together and formed a 501(c), which is a nonprofit organization, and they are ambassadors of the fair and separate from us, but endorsing us and out there talking about us and working with the community. And they're having a great raffle that I'm sure someone can sell you tickets to. You can win lots of money at the fair. Let me get this right. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, you could win $1,000. Sunday night, you could win $10,000. That's the amount of money being given away. So, see one of them. There's several in the room. If you have raffle tickets, raise your hand. Okay, there you go. What did our community plan? What was their direction for us? Well, one thing is enhanced arena events, and you're going to see that this year. And there's been a lot of work done to the arena, and every day there will be something in the arena. It'll be programmed all day long, and we are going to have on Thursday our settlement competition, on Friday our junior horse show and gymkhana, on Friday night some of our roping and wrangler events with Sons of the San Joaquin performing. Saturday, our hometown rodeo during the day, and Saturday night bull riding. And I do have a celebrity bull rider in the audience. Tristan, can you come up here? Tristan is actually on a bull riding circuit. He's from Mountain Ranch, California. And he's done a little traveling with me. We've been promoting the fair, and I'm just going to let him just say what school he goes to and why he likes to ride bulls.
I go to San Andreas Elementary, and I first started riding when I was 4, and since then I just wanted to ride, so it's really fun.
Who are your sponsors, Tristan?
We have Patty's Feed Store, Center's Market, and a lot more. I can't remember all of them.
Thanks, Tristan. So if you want to see Tristan, and we start with little guys on sheep, right, Tristan? Okay, all the way up to pro bulls and pro bull riding, so adult riders, and they will all be here Saturday night, right? Okay, we'll be ready for that. Thank you, Tristan. And we will be having horse demonstrations. We're having a mounted shooting competition and the destruction derby that night. So that's all going on in the arena. Of course, we'll be having our signature event Thursday night, which is Miss Calaveras, and frog jumping. We have had, our frog jump committee has been very busy, and if you were out on the deck, you might have noticed there's been some major improvements done to our stage through an anonymous donation with the funding, and they've been working very, very hard. We'll be at the Capitol next week, jumping frogs, and then at the Government Center downtown this weekend. And we have a group of researchers coming from Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. Sandy Lehman on the Frog Jump Committee has been working with them. And they're doing a study about the mechanics of jumping frogs. So they're going to be with us for all 4 days. And we're kind of excited about that. Real nice people, and they've been working with them very hard. So And something else new, the hospital, one of our great sponsors, has helped us develop with a former junior fair board member and former Miss Calaveras, Ann Massafero, who's a English literature major and also does a lot of children's theater. They've developed an interactive children's area. So we partnered with the hospital. Golden State Cellular is also involved. And that area is really special because it's where kids can go. And how many of you remember the movie Pollyanna? Remember the town fair in the movie where there's a cakewalk and blowing bubbles and a fishing pool where everybody gets a prize, and it's all free to kids. There's stuff going on from noon to 6 daily, and we're really excited about that area. Golden State Cellular has also partnered with us, and we're going to be giving away the little golden books every day. So we're kind of excited about that too. So lots of new and exciting things. We have a lot more community booths this year. We're really excited about that. We have some, in our future area, we have some antique rooms being put together. We have single family farms. Also, all of our agriculture related organizations are putting together booths. So, you know, that's part of what we do. We need to educate about agriculture, which really equals food. You know, surprisingly, so many people don't make that connection, but those two are really connected. This year we are celebrating timber, which is one of our commodities here. And the fair is being dedicated to the Tanner family, who have been involved in the timber industry and multi-generations in the fairs. Okay, I don't really need it. So we're excited about that. We're excited about celebrating timber. Another big change for us this year is the kitty parade, because of the bypass is going to be in our parking lot. And it's going to come in the south entrance, and it's going to be really the opening part of the fair. So we're pretty excited about having that. All of these changes and all of these things take so many volunteers, and members of the meeting might think, oh, where's the junior fair board? The junior fair board was here last night with their parents. We had 150 here for dinner. We have 76 members on the junior fair board this year on the leadership team. So we're really excited about that and all the contributions that will be made. Sponsors, you know, the community is so incredible, and it takes so many people to put something like this on together. And economic times aren't the brightest. We still have a lot of amazing sponsors, and I'd like to mention our major sponsors, which are Benitez Distributing, which is Coors, Miller General Draft, and Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, Black Oak and Steel, Jackson Rancheria, Gateway Press, and Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital. And Larry is here, and I'd like to present him with something. We have a full program tonight, so I'm going to quit talking because I can go on for a really long time. We're going to have Miss Lacey. And she is the director of Miss Calaveras, and she's going to introduce their contestants, and then we're going to eat, and then after dinner we're going to have the Salad Queen, and then we are going to have a special presentation by our board of directors, and so that's kind of how the evening's going to flow. So,
I can talk really loud too. I'm Lacey. I'm the director. This is my third year that I've been honored to run the pageant. I love doing it. I love the girls, and I think it's really exciting that this is the second or actually third year in a row that we've had contestants come back again. So that must say something about our community and what we're giving to them as far as memories and experiences are concerned. So I'm going to let the girls introduce themselves. I would like to mention this year, Lori kind of touched on it, but we are honoring the timber industry this year through the fair. So the fair theme is Love Me Timber, and for our purposes, we will be loving Love Me Tender this year, so come prepared for Elvis.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kayla Wilson. I am 20 years old and I currently study veterinary science and technology with Penn Foster College. This is my third year running. I am very excited and I like to have a lot of fun.
Hello, my name is Marika Mose. I'm a 17-year-old senior, homeschooled through Christian Liberty Academy. Next year I'm going to be attending University of the Pacific as a music therapy student, and I live in Murphys, California. Thank you.
My name is Samantha Armstrong. I live in Valley Springs and I'm a senior at Calaveras High School, and I plan to be a dental hygienist.
Hello, my name is Kayla Smith. I am 17 years old and I also go to Calaveras High School. I plan to be a physician's assistant and live in Valley Springs with my family.
Hi, my name is Mara Purcell. I'm a senior at Calaveras High School and concurrently enrolled in Columbia College, and I am planning to be a biology major. I am a resident of San Andreas.
My name is Amanda Borg. I am also a senior at Calaveras High School. I'm 17 and live in West Point with my family. And next year I will be going to Delta to start my radiology physiology course.
Also a member of the Calaveras Saddle Club who helps us with the saddle clean competition and our jam can competition. So, Michelle?
Thank you very much. We are very pleased to be here this evening. We thank all of you for coming tonight and enjoying the wonderful dinner. Thank you back there for dinner. I don't have too much to say because all of my girls take care of that for me. So I'll just let them get started.
Good evening. I am Katie Lynn Lowry, year 2008 Calaveras Saddle Queen. What an exciting year I have had representing the Calaveras Jumping Frog Jubilee in Calaveras County. I have
put plenty of miles on my trailer traveling to different events this past year. I have ridden in parades, attended Queen Teas, chamber mixers, social events, horse shows, rodeos, banquets, raffles, and other events. I have given pony rides, passed out buckles, and have smiled for the camera for lots of young ladies. I have enjoyed my reign immensely and have met so many interesting people like professional rodeo cowboy and author Phil Statler of Oakdale, who was inducted into the National Cowboy Hall of Fame in 2004.
I also met Barbara Barr of Sinmar. She was a professional barrel racer whose picture of her competing at the National Finals Rodeo was used for the first logo of Professional Girls Rodeo Association. It has been a rewarding year for me. I have had so much fun. I would like to wish this year's contestants the best of luck. These beautiful ladies are all very talented riders and have been practicing very hard. The judges will definitely have their work cut out for them for the next month to come. I hope the new saddle team will have just as much enjoyment and fun as I have. A word of advice: keep plenty of pictures available for autographs. There will also be young girls asking for a signed photo of you. As for what I have been doing what I'm going to do after my reign comes to an end, one thing is for sure is that I will not hang up my spurs. I will be continuing the show on the quarter horse circuit, competing and reigning as I try to achieve my next goal for qualifying for the World Quarter Horse Show in 2010. Again, thank you, Calaveras County Fair, Michelle Lee, for giving us the opportunity to represent Calaveras County. And most of all, to our major sponsors for the Saddle Contest, Turner's Wild West, Gold Electric, and Country Kingdom One. Thank you. I Also, I'd like to take this time to thank all my sponsors. First, I'd like to thank Robin Price, and I'd like to represent her Robin's Rugs at the North sorry. And the Hicks family for always giving me their love and support. Karen Nicholas, for, you've just always been there for me whenever I needed you. Angels Camp Chevron, for their generous donation. Gateway Press, for hauling my horse every day. My family most of all. Thank you so much. Our competition is May 14th on Thursday at the fair for the opening act in the arena, 1 o'clock. So we hope to see you there. And then afterwards, we'll see you at Miss Calaveras on stage. Thank you for having us. We mentioned earlier that we are celebrating timber this year, and our board of directors planned that 4 years ago, I believe, and that we would do our top commodities. At the time were cattle, grapes, and timber. We did cattle last year, grapes the year before, and this year we're doing timber. This year, especially, timber's kind of taken a hit in our community, and Sierra Pacific Industries has been a big sponsor of our fair. They've done so much for us. All of you who have shown livestock here, or your kids show livestock, all that vetting comes from Sierra Pacific Industries, and Spence Red Feed and Supply have paid for the trucking to get that here. They've also helped us with buying auction animals and just countless ways. And Steve Kapka, he and his family have been real involved in helping us with our feed this year, and he has, through the Farm Bureau and other things, been a big supporter of the fair. Our board of directors decided that this year's Saturday of the fair is kind of our thank you. We will be giving 50% off admission to Sierra Pacific Industry employees and their families. And we have some members of SPI here, and we'd like to present them with this plaque. I could have our directors come up at this time.
Director Poland or
Mine, Carol.
That's your walker?
You got the plate.
They worked all year, and why they don't want to come up in front of a group. Yeah, like you did last night. Why they don't want to come up in front of a group once or twice a year, I don't know. But they know.
You know?
What last year, all of you know, was a different fair. And there were some things that happened last year that nobody expected, and no fair expected. And there were a group of people that were unbelievable. And this last year, both Lori and I have kind of spent a lot of time on the road. We've been asked to speak in front of many groups about what happened last year. And the key thing that we have emphasized has been the community, the support, and the first responders to the incident from last year. And, you know, we've thanked them, we've done everything, but we can't thank them enough for what they've done. So we thought we'd take a little time tonight to acknowledge some of those first responders. There are some that we're going to miss, but there were certain groups that were intimately involved, and we did something that no other fair has been able to do. Our first responders took care of a problem within, well, don't correct me, but I want to say 63, 64 minutes. But these are the kinds of things that go for hours and hours and hours in other places. So it was well coordinated, well put together, and everybody worked together. And that is part of the community, part of all of you, part of what happens here in Calaveras County. So with that, we want to thank those first responders. Okay, Taliba?
The Calaveras County Fair is Fall Jubilee presents to Mark Twain St. Joseph Hospital in recognition for meritorious services, 39th District Agricultural Association, 2009.
For those of you that don't know, Mark Twain St. Joseph's provides the first aid service and the nurses that were here and on site.
And I wish that they could be here tonight to accept this, but I'll make sure it happens tomorrow. Thank you. Hi, I'm Bob Ventura. I'm one of the directors, and I was there last year that night. I have to say that though there was a lot of tension and a lot of things going on very quickly, it was remarkable how well our first responders handled the situation. So I'm personally very pleased to be part of this. And this award is presented to the Altaville Maloney's Volunteer Fire Department.
Provides the first aid and responder care for anything that goes on here at the fair, and they are on site during the whole fair. Thank you.
Well, there's no one. It's a recognition of the same things as like the rest of the other plaques. That this goes to Cal Fire. You guys want to come on up?
They are here showing, but they also are some of the first responders on site. But not only did they come in, people from the booth were there immediately. So again, thank you.
Not present, United States Forest Reserve. Also need to get in the same part.
Also not present, but certainly to be recognized, the Calaveras County Sheriff's Department. It worries me.
Jim is a very special member of our fair.
Diane from the chamber, she has a special announcement. After the chamber comes up and does their presentation, we're going to have all the girls go out on the deck, and this year they have big frogs to kiss. We'll turn into a prince, they're more the size. I'm going to turn it over to Diane from the chamber,
I'm Diane Graham, the executive director of the Chamber of Commerce. This is Rob, the president of the chamber. We have two announcements to make this year. One thing, we've been celebrating frogs in Calgary's County for a long time. The Chamber of Commerce has been celebrating big frogs since 2003. And so we brought some of our favorite frogs to you back here tonight. This is 10 of the 16. And we want to announce that these will be auctioned off, as well as the 6 other ones on October 17th here in Frogtown. And Mark Twain Hall. So, this is those of you that don't remember them, these are some of the best ones that will be on display throughout the fair, along with the 6 friends that we have in here tonight. So, we want you to enjoy them tonight, enjoy them at the fair, and then also come October 17th and either bid on them or watch your friends bid on them. We have a special way of thing we're going to do this year where we matched each of the frogs with a local celebrity. And the local celebrities, we're going to tell you a little bit more about them as the summer goes on. Just a couple of them are here tonight. And we'll be making sure that these frogs meet each other. And separately, the frogs then take pictures of the celebrities in the dark. And then we have another announcement. The Chamber of Commerce happens to
It's not here.
the Chamber of Commerce
Missing.
owns a piece of Calgary's history in the way of
Not here, Diane.
I saw it yesterday.
I was sitting next to the chairman of the board of the Calaveras County Supervisors and my wife. You see it? I don't have it.
And anyway, there's a historic.
It's not here. It's not here. Very interesting story. It's the missing frog of Calaveras County. It's a 4.57 ounce, troy ounce nugget that was given to the chamber a number of years ago. When I became treasurer, and Diane led me by the hand and took me through the 2 banks we do business with, out rolled this little canister that she was aware of, and from one of our executive board members, it's a World War II lead canister for film. It had an old note in it, and it said, "Bought from someone in Calaveritas." But we tried to track down some history. We're still trying to do that. It is very valuable. We are selling 200 tickets at $100 a piece. It's estimated, the very low value is estimated at about $12,000. It depends upon the nugget, but it's worth more than that. And we are going to put the tickets on sale almost immediately. Tomorrow. Grabbing that from me.
I do want to show you tonight.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely unique.
If you've never held a bull nugget in your hand before, it's amazing. It really is. We'll bring it next time. So anyway, raffle tickets go on sale tomorrow. At the chamber office.
Or call me if you want to escape to Mexico. No,
Before we go out and enjoy this nice evening, the Frog Mart is open for business. Be the first on your block to have the t-shirt designed by graphic artist Mike Boucher, and there's all kinds. I like the peace frogs myself. Come see the Frog Jump Committee at Old Timers Day. We will be jumping frogs this weekend, Saturday from 10 to 3. 11.
too.
If you were there at 10, you'd be early. Christian lines.